If the need ever arises that I need to bug out, I'm glad I've made my preparations in such a way that I can do it on land or on the water. I've got this nice little kayak that gives me the capability to enjoy the natural waterways all around me. But one thing that I've learned is you can't get enough good gear. And today's review is going to be on a new product that's out on the market that help illuminate my path. It can utilize the natural resources of water, called the Hydra Light. And it's this week's product review. You could probably guess I've got a fascination toward lanterns. Ever since history, man has been able to extend his civilization through what I consider two basic inventions. The wheel and candles or lanterns. Something to be able to push away the darkness. As a prepper, it's always been important to have that ability to being able to illuminate the dark by any means possible. Coleman lanterns, or like the oil lamps, they do a good job in an emergency. In fact, these did do well for me in this last hurricane. However, I was very excited over the prospect to review the Hydra Light. The advertising is very interesting. It says it runs on water and no batteries are needed. So you can toss these little batteries and throw them away. This doesn't need them. The Hydra Light isn't a water-powered flashlight or lantern. It's electrolysis. The thing that powers the whole thing is a power cell, and it has an anode and a cathode, which if anybody who's done any kind of chemistry knows the technology behind electrolysis, where you have two dissimilar metals. When they're exposed, they have a tendency to create a low electrical current. The real champion in this whole thing is the little LED lamp that's in here. This little LED light is able to make the science work because it doesn't require very much energy at all to produce light. And the instructions do say that you have up to 200 hours of continuous service on a full charge just by putting this in water for 20 seconds, shaking it off, and it does the rest. It starts conducting electricity so that the lantern will illuminate. The sun's up, and it's been over 10 hours since I've had the light on. It's been shining continuously. But this is 72 hours that this light has been on continuously. So there's a lot to be said about this Hydra Light. So here, let's get it over on. Now there is the flashlight. As you can see, it's quite a beam. Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush at all. I recommend the Hydra Light. I found it to be a very, very unique product. Well worth the investment. Just imagine you can have one of these sitting up on a shelf for 25 years. And at any given time, all you have to do is take the fuel cell out, put it in a glass of water for about 10 seconds, shake it off, put it back in, and you've got yourself light. Strong light that does the trick. Plus, it also is a great standalone lantern. It's rugged, and with its rubberized protection surface, it is strong and durable. I give it a good thumbs up. Reporting for APN Product Review, I'm Bob Hawkins.